Hi everyone, filming me again with my, fourth vlog. Anyway, Arbs here, and today is 65 days out from the Emerald Cup, and I'm happy to report today I registered for the event, so that makes it feel like I'm more committed, and I also got the hotel room. Not at the meat hotel because that was already booked, but at another hotel. I will be calling the meat hotel like every day just to see if they have a cancellation, because it's just a lot better to be at the meat hotel. Usually there's the tanning is done there, and they have meetings and things like that there. So I'd really like to get at the meat hotel, and I'm not going to give up on that, and I'm going to keep trying to get it in there. But anyway, I'm getting excited. It'll be my 6th show. It'll be my 2nd show out of state. I went to Vegas last year for my 5th show, and this will be my 2nd show out of state up in Washington. And I've never been to Washington before, so I'm excited about that. It would be nice if I could spend more days there, but we'll see. Anyway, today was Wednesday, which is my leg day, and I did legs. I concentrated on my glutes and my hamstrings and my calves, and did some plyometrics. My bubble butt. I'd love to get a bubble butt. I don't quite have a bubble butt, but I've only been working out a little bit over 2 years, and I'm satisfied with what I've accomplished at my age. I think I look great for any age, let alone 51. But anyway, that's what I did today. I had a great leg workout, and I'm proud of what I did, especially because today, most of the day, I was crying. I was afraid when I did this vlog I would cry throughout the vlog too, but so far so good. And I don't know, I think that's about all I have to report today. Oh, I did get an app on my phone. I'm pretty excited about that. You probably won't be able to see it too well, but it says 65 days, April 20th, Emerald Cup. And so I have an app on my phone that counts the days down. And so I'll never wonder how many days I have. So 65. Anyway, time to start posing and practicing my posing and improving on that. And let's see what happens. Hopefully good things. It's always been a challenge for me up on stage, because I have never been up on stage for anything before these competitions. I mean, I didn't sing or dance or do anything like that as a kid. So the first time I got up on stage for my first show, I just shook. My whole body shook. And I was shaking so much, my lips were quivering, and I had a hard time smiling. And I had to go out for 2 events. And I did Masters Division first, and then I had my height division second. And I remember sitting in the back of the stage and just shaking and saying, there is no way in hell I am coming out here and competing in my height division. I'm not coming out here and shaking again. This is embarrassing. And then kind of a calm came over my body and my whole being. And I thought to myself, I worked hard, I looked great, and I looked out at the audience. And I was told you wouldn't see the audience in the morning during the judging, that the lights would be down low, you would just see the judges. But the lights were up high and you could see everybody in the audience. And I didn't think I was nervous until I stepped out on stage and just shook. But I went through my walk and my routine, and I stood at the back, but I just shook. And like I said, I was quivering so hard I couldn't smile. And when I did smile, it was just a really strange smile. But anyway, I stood at the back and I looked out at the audience and I thought, you know, half of these people, or 75% of these people, would never do what I did to get to this point. They would never stick to the diet. They would never stick to all the exercise I did, to the stretching, to the posing, to all the things that I did to get to this point and to get my body to this point. But they would never do that. And then of the remaining 25, 50% of them, they would never step up on stage. They would never allow themselves to be judged, because everybody does it. They sit out on stage and they judge everybody's body, and they look at it and this is what's done. That's why you're up there. And I'm always competing just for me. I'm never worried about what the person next to me looks like, because most of the time I'm competing in Utah in a division that's age 35 and up. Let's face it, those girls have 15 to 16 years on me, and they've probably been working out a lot longer than me. I can't compare myself against them. I have to compare myself against me. And every time you do a competition, you come from a different point. Maybe you just came from a competition a week or 2 weeks prior to the one you're doing. So you're still in good form and you've been able to refine that. Or maybe you've had 2 months off and you went on a couple of vacations and you have a different starting point because maybe you didn't stick to your goals. You know, and you went on vacation, you had a good time, and you need to do that. You can't just always be on. We need to enjoy some fun food and enjoy some of those foods that we don't normally eat. So you come from a different point in every competition, and so you have to look at where you were when you first committed to this event you're going to compete in, and to where you are when you get up on stage. And if you know you've done your best and that's the best you can do, then you need to be happy with that. And I've always been happy with all my competitions, but a lot of times it gets emotional too, because you always want to do a little bit better. You know, like when I shook that first time, I felt a little bad that I shook like that. And, you know, I had to listen to the judges and their remarks afterwards, because it's always good to go and listen to a judge talk after your competition. And you ask them, how did you do? What comments did you write down about my look up on stage, about my form, my muscles, my shape? And they give you feedback. And the judges after my first competition said, you looked scared. Yeah, I was. You looked like you weren't having fun. Well, I was kind of concentrating on what I was doing, and fun might not have been up with me on stage then. And, you know, I had to tell them, I'm 50 years old. I've only been working out for a couple of years, and I'm proud of what I did. I'm proud that I got up on stage. I'm proud that I set this goal. And it just was an amazing thing. And so, see, I told you tears might come. So anyway, every competition is different from the starting point of where you came when you committed to do a competition. And so we have to look at that when we do a competition. And I'm proud of what I've done. I never felt better. I'm healthy. I rarely get sick. And I'm having fun. And that's what it's all about, is having fun. So anyway, it was a great day today. My legs got a fantastic workout. I've registered for the Emerald Cup, and I'm committed. And so come along with me. 65 days, and I'm back on stage. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Good night.